Hi guys, I'm Doomsday. Welcome to another kind of quick match build video. Now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, obviously you can see by my clock thing. Ooh. Yeah, because this would not help me, because I'd be like, I mean, it's obviously 1 a.m., but that's bad. That's like being in Vegas. Yeah, because there's no clocks inside any of the casinos. But so I'm really curious to know how my Las Vikings build is going to go, because this is really tomorrow practice to deal with Illusion Master. And I actually think the Las Vikings are easier to use than Samaro in terms of how his trait kind of works. Their abilities are literally select Olaf, the big guy, select Balog, select Eric, the little guy. Basically, I can gather regen globes, and I didn't know this, so this is something I really need to focus on. I can actually increase their health regen, all of them, by 0.5 per second for every regen globe I get. Then you got 2 different ultimates. Longbow Raid is for team fighting, and I think is actually pretty darn good. Play again, especially on bigger mats. You actually summon, heal, and revive all Vikings at a location. But a Viking has to channel for 2 seconds. And what's cool is at level 20, you can get an additional revive and heal. I think this one's really good. Reduce the death timers of the Vikings is pretty darn good. Or Fear of the Swarm is also pretty good. I'm gonna go for a. Oh yeah, they don't have a mount. Their ability is actually hit Z and they run 30% faster. But we'll see how quick match goes. I'm not a big fan of quick matchmaking. It's been very weird lately, with very weird team comps and very not nice people. So I'm hoping at 1 a.m. they're nicer. We'll find out. And I was actually thinking of talking through the through the wait time and then the load screen, but I feel like that's. I mean, I could fill it. You guys know I like to talk. I don't know how much I'm going to talk during the Vikings because they're really hard to play. It's kind of. I don't really like staring at them as they're readying up. They're kind of creepy looking. But anyway, I don't know how this game is going to go, because since they're classified as a specialist, we could see a lot of different things. So, yeah, I do kind of a unique build. I don't like bribe at level 1. I go for something to do with Eric, basically giving him stealth, increasing vision if he's stationary. But there are definitely. Oh, that's not the one I go through. I'm sorry. I actually allow Balog to splash, do some splash damage. And in fact, yeah, Olaf has lots of health, regenerates health, and charges to slow enemies. Balog does splash damage, 50%, so I can increase his splash damage, and Eric moves faster. So it really depends on the enemy team and whether Eric's going to need stealth, whether I'm going to get Balog actually heal himself. I mean, there's actually some really cool stuff you can do with them. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely see. Ooh, that's actually really cool. Typically, you go spin to win at level 7, but I'm still talking during the ready up. I'm sorry, guys. I'll see you in the game. We'll talk about their build as the game progresses. All right, friendly team: ETC, Karazim, myself, Los Vikings, Lunara, and Sylvanas versus Lieutenant Morales, Artanis, Samaro, Lunara, and Gul'dan, which means we're giving Eric stealth. He's going here. Olaf's going top. Balog's going mid.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Gonna send him. Gonna send a little Olaf. So as you can see, I'm controlling each of them. Can also highlight them. Alrighty then. So they're doing the right thing and just kind of trying to split up. But we're able to get more value because of Sylvanas. This one to be one of the fastest games you guys have ever seen. Basically, Eric is now going to heal while he's running. Oop. Okay, I'm going to send him mid. Gonna send Balog top. Eric can be mid. These two can defend.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my favor.
So she wants to go bot. Oh. You don't get to kill me. Gonna keep him here. Gonna have Olaf help. What? Oh. I was trying to find Eric. Feels bad. Okay, I'm gonna send Olaf mid. Send Balog here. Send Eric there too. Okay. Gonna go for Norse Force. I'm gonna give myself some health. Some health.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
This might not go the way we think it will. Dashing through the foes. I'm on the hunt.
And as you can already see, I have 5,000 XP. Yeah, buddy.
What's the plan? Right away. I can attack in this game.
I don't know if this is safe.
Give him my little shield.
I hope you have directions. Of course you need me. Take that, and this, and a few of these.
I say.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Just gonna trade into him.
Double kill.
I've got to put that on lifestyles of the large and bearded.
I am amazed at how this game is going, guys. This is the weirdest game I've ever played.
Earn my favor.
I'm gonna have him go back.
Keep eliminating. Good.
So this is the advantage of the Vikings. Is we can just kind of do whatever the heck we want. I've never had a game like this before. Alright, let's leave.
We should bring this hero
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
Swiftly.
Where do you get these ideas anyway?
Alright. Gonna send Eric top. The other two, I'm gonna help out mid.
My curse upon you.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, never mind. Hello.
Oh, that's bad.
Just like making goat cheese.
Swiftly. What's the plan?
What do you need?
I never start these, but I sure do finish up.
Is this real life?
Let the curse end.
Alright.
Wins my favor once more. Yes. I believe that keep was yours.
I'm hungry. Behave it, name a turkey.
Of course you need.
Okay. Gonna keep getting my XP.
Might I suggest dodging?
So they're still caught up in XP. As you can see, I have 9,000. Gul'dan's does a pretty good job of getting XP. Gonna send Balog bot. Gonna go jump.
seize this mercenary camp. Seize this mercenary camp.
20 seconds on play again.
That was rather violent.
Okay, I'm gonna clear up this camp. Gonna have little man push with this. No, I'm not. Gonna have my fat one go.
Gathers enough tribute this time.
Feeling about this? No, really.
Gonna have fat man go here.
The raid begins. I'll take the lead.
All right. Gotta have the big guy tank.
Destroy this wretched fort.
Okay, come on.
Well done.
Always make sure Olaf is in the front because he regens health. While they're all sparring up top, we're just going to keep pushing middle.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
Send him here, send him here, send him here. Okay.
I say, double kill.
Incredible.
So if I hit 4, I actually select all of my Vikings.
Your enemies shall fall.
Right away. I never start things, but I sure do finish them. Oh, I've never seen
They'll
such
surely
impressive
miss
graphics
that.
before.
Basically, I'm reducing the duration of stuns, roots, slows, etc.
That was rather violent.
Vikings actually do a pretty good chunk of damage.
Killing spree. Excellent.
Oh,
Double kill.
gotta go for core.
Your killing spree is over.
Okay, that was a weird game. It's a really weird game.
Victory.
That I don't think it's my gamer tag because I'm not that popular. But I feel like every time I play a character, and maybe it's just because I played Samara and LS Vikings, and you saw I was trying to focus. You know, here's 1, here goes 2, here goes 3, etc. I'm gonna vote for him. I don't know why she's so peeved, but whatever. I mean, they were a pretty darn nice team, and I had fun. Really weird game. I've never taken in such a short amount of time. Bottom fort or keep. That was a weird game. Aww, look how close I am. In terms of stats, I mean, if you look, I didn't do as much siege damage as Gul'dan, which shocker. And then had 5,000 more experience than the nearest person. They spent a ton of time trying to counter me when I had people in every single lane at the beginning of the game. We just shoved bottom because we had Sylvanas. Bad strategy on their part. And I mean, if you look, like I have 11,000 damage. And it's primarily because I was doing this all game. I mean, that's a big reason why. They had not a bad idea to say, hey, let's try to keep up in soak, which they did. They had a really cool move where they went behind our middle fort and got a keep. But really, the problem is that only works for so long because now we still have a fort in front of it. So they tried to soak me when we had a Sylvanas. If we'd have Sylvanas, I would have been on board with that plan. I think that game would have gone differently. But anyway, level 1, I went spy games. Basically, if Eric's been standing still, he gets stealth and more sight radius. And it persists for 3 seconds after moving. Then I went, we're going to increase his base movement speed by 10, and as long as he's moving, he heals. Which I understand was a little tougher, but I used him with the push. And in fact, the only reason I did was because he was so fast and that lane was so long. I didn't want to send Balog or Olaf. Northforth was interesting. It's better than the other things on the tier, but this one really works. And then Play Again went actually very, very well. They focused 2 on my guys mid. One of them died, and I just moved everybody. Then at 13, you go jump. You always go jump. Makes them invulnerable. There's no other reason to go anything else. Level 16, I wasn't really sure what to do. But it gains additional speed. Basically, when go is my Z, which is normally your mount ability. And then they'll actually break out of roots and slows. I thought it reduced it because that tier is weird. So if you look at level 16, there's some interesting stuff. Like, I don't think you should ever go Executioner for their damage. I don't know why you go this, because I don't think I gave them any abilities, or I don't think they had. Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, I don't see the point of that. I'm assuming this makes Play Again faster, but no. Large and in charge isn't bad. Using Olaf to stun. I like this one. I was going to say one of these two. Technically one of these two, but I don't actually know what the point of this one is. I'm assuming it's also so you can have your Z up. Well, it doesn't actually show me. But so you can have your go up more. I'm assuming they mean spin to win, Norse Force, and jump are technically abilities. I don't know. Actually, in fact, let's do this. This is only the second time I've ever done this. I promise I won't make this a habit, guys. I'm sorry. But let's take them into try mode, and I wanna see. We'll use jump. We'll use the shield, and we'll see if the impatience is a virtue actually reduces the cooldown. Because if it does, that's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go. Doesn't matter. We'll just do spin to win. Longboat raid, jump, impatience is a virtue, and then we'll just do. Actually, we won't even pick. Okay, so. Oh, okay, yes. As you can see, it's reducing the cooldown. So yeah, that one is better than what I got, but it worked for what we were doing. Okay. Well, that answers my question. And if you guys want to see Longboat, here it is. Used to be a lot more powerful. It's not too bad now. I mean, as you can see, it does pretty significant damage.
First blood.
But on a big map like the one I had, and just to show you, also we'll do the sequel. We're just gonna have Arthas kill us to show you what, and I don't think it's gonna immediately respawn us. I hope not.
And take your revenge, hero. Your deeds shall be remembered.
Oh, so it doesn't really help. But in the case of a long game, if it normally be a 60-second death timer, it's 30. I would suggest if you want to play again to go checkpoint reached. You know, if that was me, if I were you, that's actually what I should have said. So yeah, I mean, it looks like I picked the wrong one. So the part of the problem with the Vikings is I'm used to my abilities being on the 1, 2, 3, and those not being affected by stuff like this ability. But I forgot that they're the opposite since I control them with the 1, 2, 3, 4. One for each of them, 4 for all of them, or 1 key for each of them, then the 4 key for all of them. I forgot their abilities actually go on your QWE, and I actually don't think you can do. Oh, Viking bribery would be on your E. I don't ever go bribe though. I like everything else. I actually really like explosive damage, but on a big map, especially with the Samara, I thought Spy Games was better. But I actually normally go explosive attacks. I like using Balog to clear lanes, then going Eric the Swift. I mean, you can also allow Balog to heal himself, but Eric the Swift is typically the one you can use the most because he has the ability to get out of stuff. And Sabotage is actually pretty good. Always go spin to win for the damage, but I mean, in the game we were seeing, and they were actually trying to really focus me. It's not bad necessarily to go for Norse Force, but as you can see, it's only 220 point shield. That's not very much. Spin to win helps your lane clear. I went Norse Force because I wanted to try it. I don't think it's super good, and increasing his attack speed isn't something you want to do. Both of these are good. Both of these are fun. Longboat raid actually in a big team fight when they're grouped together is really, really nice. Always go jump. Don't go anything else. Don't go Burning Rage. It's not worth it. Always go jump. Invulnerability is always good. Yeah, don't. See, this is something where I know they're trying to go build diversity. Don't go damage Vikings. That's dumb. That is a waste of time. Blizzard, I don't understand why you'd even allow for that. That's just not at all what we want to do with these guys. And then always go Impatience to Virtue. I was wrong. I mean, this is still good if you're being focused on roots and stuff, but allowing you to jump more, which grants invulnerability, is effectively the same thing. Then level 20, just pick one. I mean, you don't really want to die, so if you're planning on picking the sequel because you picked Longboat Raid, then totally understand your thought process. But if you picked play again, again. Fury of the Storm, really good. Don't get me wrong, really good basic talent. I think they need to get rid of this and just figure out another talent because it's just too basic. It's just too catch-all. But it is really good on the Vikings. But I really think the ability to revive them again and prevent needing something like the sequel, I think is really, really nice. I thoroughly enjoy playing the Vikings. And please, guys, I mean, if you really get a wild hair and you want me to play, and you really want me to play damage Vikings, I can. It's not what you do with them. you should never really do that with them. But if that's what if that really tickles your fancy, I'll give it a shot. But that would require you to comment, which you guys don't do. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry about it. You're going to have to look at Olaf's butt. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the Nexus. Again, as always, Doomsday hashtag 1519. You guys haven't been friending me. I feel lonely. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the Nexus. Hopefully, I'll see you in one of my videos and that you will comment. Maybe I'll include you in my next recording. You don't know. Bye, guys.